drives this industry and what drives our passion.
This build was a great build for me and for all the guys at the shop. There were times where we were under each other's skin, but it also brought us all together to accomplish this one goal as a full team.
One of the fun points about doing this project was getting to work with LMC and Chop Cut. I've never once got to experience that before, and it was a pretty neat experience to be able to do that.
Nate and his crew did a fabulous job of putting this truck together on a timeline, and the guys in research at LMC did a great job of being ahead of him, knowing exactly what he wanted, what parts were needed next.
Looking at the involvement of outside sponsors for this, the companies that actually offered product for the truck, the LMC team dug in, started making some phone calls, and it was very surprising how responsive these companies were.
I think the builders did a really good job of bringing a project back pretty much from the dead. The engine swap, of course, is what I really like to see. It fits this truck very nicely. They had minimal problems. 460 horsepower in this truck ought to be able to turn those tires through the mud, huh?
Yeah, we've got the 411 gears in the rear end on this thing, and so, boy, it really, once you touch that pedal in this thing, it launches.
Great.
Chevrolet Performance was fantastic to deal with. You know, the LT1 Stingray Corvette, the Generation 5, was something new to all of us.
People who are watching this build on Chop Cut Rebuild, I think will be really excited to see the end product, because it's such a true truck. It's a beautiful truck. We stayed true to the period and true to what the truck was meant to do.
And what it was meant to do is inspire people to try or invest in restoration or accessories that make your ride yours. New vehicles come along every year, but the one that's right for you may have been created decades ago. There's no reason not to own it. There's a massive community who support this idea, and they're easier to find than ever before.
My name is Joe. I'm a fabricator at the 401K Club Hot Rod Shop. The car's done and it feels awesome. You know, it's been a long road, trials and different avenues of getting it to what it is here.
I want to extend a thank you for all the sponsors who stepped up and provided parts, equipment, tools to help us get this job done.
Mark Henry. I work for Lizard Skin, and I'm the product director for the product line. Our product is kind of behind the scenes. Once we're kind of installed, you don't see it anymore because the interior goes in. But when you'll know our product is when you're driving down the road and your car is nice and quiet. There's no vibrations, no rattles, so it makes the ride really comfortable.
My name is Brad Raff. I'm from All American Billet in Phoenix, Arizona. We designed and prototyped the front serpentine belt drive system for the Semi that goes onto this build. It's just really cool to see a caliber of this build using our product, and it's an honor to help you guys out and do this kind of work.
Jack Matson, and we own Matson's Inc. Custom Radiator. And this car, we built the radiator for it with a fan shroud and dual electric fans. And we went to the shop and measured it up and looked at it and made it a multi-pass radiator where the coolant goes through it twice. They had everything set up, and we designed it, built it, and got it back to them.
You know, I think my biggest thing is thanking all of my team and my sponsors, you know, and without my team and my sponsors, we wouldn't have been able to build the car. I hope they're all as happy as I am.
Well, we've come to the end of another successful season on Chop Cut Rebuild, culminating in the reveal of 2 beautiful project vehicles here at the SEMA show. Our special thanks to the people at LMC Truck, Cultured Customs, the 401K Club, and all the other sponsors who helped us along the way. Of course, we had some fun in the garage this year, and we'll make sure to keep that moving forward as well. Don't forget, if there's a classic in your life, don't ignore it, restore it. I'm Dan Woods. See you next time.